She was admitted through the ER a couple of hours ago.
I thought her nephew was staying with her. Why didn't he bring her in?
Apparently he went out to get some groceries. The neighbor heard a crash. Miss Lamar wouldn't answer the knock, and so he called the paramedics.
Oh, is she all right?
Yeah, a few contusions, a couple of scrapes. Dutton got here about 20 minutes ago with a translator demanding to talk to both of us.
Wonderful.
It's very simple. I'm aware that my condition is such that there is no cure, none. And I want to end it. I want to die.
I want to make certain you thoroughly understand your medical condition.
I know my condition. I have cancer. Lung cancer. And it's spread through my system. I've been under treatment for the last 14 months. Radiation, chemo, all of it.
Are you aware there are other procedures we can try?
I know that. But that'll only delay the inevitable for what, just a few more months of pain? And I want no part of it.
Dr. Sloan is just trying to help.
We like having you around.
You're very sweet, but I don't want to hear anymore. I intend not to eat any longer, and I will not allow anyone to supply me with fluids. I want to die. Now.
National Institute, there is a...
Please don't.
Look, I'm not trying to be difficult.
Neither am I. But understand, people have always been trying to tell my Aunt Franny what to do her whole life.
Because she's deaf.
Because she's stubborn. And smart. She knows what she wants. She always has. Look. This is her living will. And she's given me her power of attorney. She also wants a do not resuscitate order on her chart.
Mr. Dutton, Dr. Travis is trying to tell you the other things we can do for your aunt.
She doesn't want anything except to be left alone to die her way.
But if there's something else...
Look, Mark, I'm with you on this medically, but a living will does take precedent. And so does DNR. All we can do is follow the patient's instructions.
I hope you realize what you're doing.
It's Aunt Franny doing this, Dr. Sloan, not me. That's what I've been trying to tell you.
But you agree with her.
She's going to die. One way or another. There's no choice here. And I hate that. But I hate even more the idea of her being kept alive by a bunch of machines. Please, leave her alone. Let us do this her way.
How long do you think she has?
Well, without nutrients and fluids, about a week.
This is wrong.
Susan told me that Frances Lamar died this morning.
Yes, she did. Dehydration and cachexia as a result of end-stage lung cancer, just like she wanted it. Took her 4 days to die.
Well, we had no choice legally.
But with that new radiation and chemo schedule, we could have had a chance.
A very slim chance, you know that.
And it is what she wanted.
God, I just hate giving up without a fight.
But it wasn't Our fight. The fight was hers.
Oh, I know we had to honor that, but I don't have to like it.
Dr. Travis? Hi, I just heard about what happened.
I'm sorry, I don't...
Your patient, Francis Lamar, I just want to congratulate you on handling it in such a sensible way, even though I'm sure that was very hard on you. Excuse me.
Who was that?
It's Kate DeLiebe. She's the new attending. I don't know that much about her.
She knows about you. Let's see, Frank. You had your checkup just last week. All your medications updated. Your next appointment's Friday the 14th. You're 3 days early. Is there something you wanted me to do for you?
Look, Dr. Sloan, I'm a very tough man. At least, I was. CEO of my own corporation until I got hit with this Lou Gehrig's disease. And I wasn't even a Yankee fan.
I know, Frank.
Whenever I had to make a tough decision in business, I always did my own research. I did this time, too. Looked it up in dozens of reference books. Amyotrophic lateral sclerosis. I know exactly what stage I'm at, where it's going. I'm gonna lose all muscle, which I don't have much of now anyway. But then I lose speech. And then increasing pain until finally I strangle to death on my own spit. Am I wrong, Doctor? Am I? Okay. That's why I'm here today. To ask you to help me to do the only sensible thing. I'm suffering, Mark. I want you to help me to end it.
Lois, how do you feel about this?
I think that's Frank's decision. If he wants to go.
Frank, I can't believe you want to give up now after all you've been through.
It wasn't exactly a snap decision.
No, of course not. You did your research. You thought about it, and you discussed it. And you decided to let it beat you.
All I need from you is a prescription for something. Morphine, anything. Hell, you're the doctor. You should know.
Oh, yeah, I know, all right. I also know if you're half the tough businessman you say you are, you'll rethink this.
And do what? Jump out of a window? Off a bridge, maybe? I can't even go to the bathroom without help. Maybe I should starve myself to death.
No. You find a way to make the quality of your remaining time as good as possible. For you and for Lois.
There is no quality. There's no way to fight this. I want it to end. And I don't want Lois doing anything. I don't want her in any trouble after I'm gone. I want it done quick, neat, and painless. Will you help me? Or won't you? All right. I'll find someone who will. Lois, get me the hell out of here.
You sent for me, Mr. Lomax?
Harold, please, call me Harold.
You sent for me, Harold.
You are a very senior staff member. Very senior.
Is this about my retirement?
Retirement? Oh, no, thank God, Mark. Do you know anything about a new attending physician, Kate DeLiebe?
Not really, no.
I've got some very disturbing material here.
About her?
From Oklahoma. Seems she was involved in one of those assisted suicide cases.
In Oklahoma?
Didn't get the sort of publicity that these cases usually pile up, but, I've got it here somewhere. The district attorney in Enid came close to an indictment on manslaughter or something, but then they sort of dropped the whole thing because of the history of indictments and trials like that. And, well, it's just our luck. She turns up at Community General.
Well, didn't you or your staff look into her professional record, her vita?
I'm looking into that, but that's not one of the questions we routinely ask. Have you ever been indicted for manslaughter? This is all we need with the endowment drive coming up. A Community General doctor on the 7 o'clock news for murder.
Well, you said she'd never been indicted.
I know. Mark, you were on the sidelines with that deaf woman that starved herself to death, but this is different. Believe me.
Well, what do you want me to do, Harold?
Well, the hell of it is, we can't just dismiss this Dr. DeLeeb without some reasonable cause. That would backfire. Mark, I want you to sort of keep your eyes and your ears open. God forbid anything should happen.
Okay, I'm connecting a small morphine drip here, just enough to cover the pain. Okay. All right, now, do you see this cord? When it's pulled, the other medication will flow from here. All right? But it will only do so if you pull the cord. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right. I think we should try it before I actually put the medication in. I'm going to wrap this cord around your finger. Let's see if you can pull it. Very good. All right. Now, Frank, nothing will happen unless you want it to. Unless you pull that cord. Do you understand?
Yes. Thank you.
Frank Dugan was a patient here at Community General. He had advanced Lou Gehrig's disease, and he was a patient of your father's.
I assume you notified Dad.
Yeah, right after I paged you.
What about a preliminary autopsy?
I ordered a full tox screen. So far, I found morphine in his system.
An overdose?
Doesn't look like it. I found a sedative and a long-acting muscle relaxant. If the dosages were high enough, it was probably that mixture that killed him.
I'll have the vial and the tubing we found sent over so you can check it out.
Is that him?
Mm-hmm.
He wanted to die. Asked me to help him.
You didn't?
Of course not. What was it? Morphine, sedative, and muscle relaxant.
IV needle was still attached.
You know, I can't believe he actually did that to himself.
He didn't. Looks like he had help. We found one of those suicide machines on the table next to him.
His wife?
I don't know. I do know the gear, the tubing, the IV setup, and the reservoir came from Community General. Still had the labels on them.
One of our people.
Well, actually, the string that triggered the flow of drugs was attached to his finger. And when you get right down to it, he must have done it himself.
Technically, that's right.
But technically, maybe. Ethically, no.
Oh, Dr. Sloan, if you hear about the pounding, I'm almost done. This is my last...
Frank Dugan was my patient.
Until he came to me.
And you killed him.
I was nowhere near Frank Dugan when he died.
He couldn't possibly have had access to the tubes or the needles, much less the medication. You set up that equipment. You're responsible for his death.
It's not really much of an office, is it? But then it's not really what happens in our offices that counts. It's what happens in our treatment rooms. It's what happens in our wards.
Our dingy motels.
Death can only occur in the pristine confines of a hospital.
No, of course not, but it could have happened in a home or a hospice.
Or here, with all those things beeping and flashing, and an entire staff dedicated to keeping an organism alive that all common sense says is dead. How is that more dignified than what Frank Dugan chose?
You're condemning the entire medical profession.
Not at all. I am just condemning that part of it that's taken control of our own deaths away from us. Frank Dugan wanted that control back. He came to you, he asked for help. You refused, so...
I didn't think he was in the right state of mind to make that kind of decision.
What kind of frame of mind would you have wanted him to be in? You see, you have wanted him. That's control. Frank Dugan wanted to commit suicide. I have it on tape in his own voice.
So you caused him to die?
Whatever he did himself.
Oh, and you merely supplied the means. Doesn't that bother you? The medicine you practice causes death?
Okay, Dr. Sloan, how long have you been a practicing physician? 35, 40 years?
Your point.
And in all that time, you have never seen a baby be delivered with just lethal birth defects that somebody just quietly let go? Or a young man's respirator be turned off whose EEG just flatlined after a car wreck?
That's not the same thing.
It's exactly the same thing. And it's hard, and it's painful for us. And it's simple, and it's painless for them.
You're going to keep doing this, aren't you?
I'm going to keep listening to my patients, yes.
Then I'm going to find a way to stop you. Have a seat. I really appreciate you coming down here. Hope it wasn't too difficult for you.
No.
I am so sorry about what happened to Frank. I really cared about him, about both of you. Hope you know that.
I know, Mark. I'm sorry, too. Sorry about the way he acted. Angry. It's that Lou Gehrig's disease.
I know.
He was so afraid of not being tough. I think that's why he wanted you to help him do what he did.
Must have been so hard for you in that motel room, watching him get ready to die. I know when my wife had cancer. Never easy. Kind of a blur, really.
Yes. It's exactly like that, kind of fuzzy.
Could be very confusing, too. All that equipment and all the things that Dr. DeLeeb was setting up. The drugs.
I really didn't understand.
She was hastening Frank's death?
No. I knew that that's what Frank wanted. What he asked you for. Only you said no.
Because I wanted him to live.
I wanted him to live, too. Only I wanted him to be at peace more. And so did she.
Dr. DeLeeb. Well, I guess probably some help not having any regrets about what she did.
Oh, Mark, I have regrets. I have regrets. I loved him. I'll always wish that it hadn't happened.
That she hadn't intervened?
That he hadn't gotten sick. You know, the truth is, as much as I hated what Frank felt he had to do, I love Kate DeLeeb for having the courage to help him.
Nurse, I need your assistance.
I'm an ER nurse, not ICU.
You're an employee of this hospital, aren't you?
Yes.
Well, then when an attending physician gives an order, you carry it out, no matter what service you're on.
You're not Mr. Goodman's attending. Dr. Joseph's is.
Well, I got a call from his daughter this morning. She wants me to take over the case. And she has the power of attorney, unless you're questioning that as well.
No, doctor.
Good. Now, it looks like Mr. Goodman has been receiving plasmapheresis, treatment which hasn't been effective.
But he's only been here 2 days. The last time his Guillain-Barré led to paralysis, it took him a while to respond, but he did. And he walked out of here.
I want you to remove Mr. Goodman's plasmapheresis catheter, and I want you to prepare him for discharge. His daughter wants him to spend the rest of his time at home with her.
Paralyzed. I'll have to notify Dr. Josephs.
I am Mr. Goodman's physician of record. My orders are in this chart, and unless you want me to pay a little visit to the nursing administrator, I suggest you carry them out.
I don't know what you want me to do, Dad.
I want you to find a way to arrest Kate DeLeave for murder.
Mark, you know I had to rule that as a suicide.
She supplied Frank Dugan with the materials and the means to kill himself. Now, that's got to be murder on some level.
Not an illegal one.
Should be.
Look, the DA's keeping an eye on her. I will, too. It's a start.
You know, maybe we can help.
How?
By keeping a close watch at that hospital. If she inquires about or approaches any seriously ill patient, we call Steve.
All right, I'll discuss it with Jesse and the rest of the staff.
Good. We have to stop her before she kills somebody else.
I'll be in touch.
Amanda's headed back to the hospital. She'll call if anything comes up.
Good. Won't take long. Kate DeLeave's on a crusade. We'll get her.
You know, I'm a little confused here.
What, about going after a killer?
Now, how about you? We've dealt with a lot of killers over the years, but I don't ever remember you being this angry about one.
You know, she asked me the other day if I had ever let a patient die.
And what did you answer?
I didn't. But the truth is, I have. All doctors have. Those decisions come with a job. But there was this one case, over 40 years ago. I was just out of residency. 83-year-old woman in extreme dementia. They didn't call it Alzheimer's in those days. And in terrible pain. Undiagnosed. Tumor, probably. Occasionally she had lucid moments. And in one of them, she said to me, "Let me go. It's time." It was your great-grandmother.
You never told me she was your patient.
She wasn't. She thought she was, of course. The whole family thought she was. I guess they thought so, too.
What did you do?
I prescribed morphine for her pain. A lot of it. She lasted one more day.
No one asked anything?
No. Why should they? 83-year-old woman.
I don't believe this.
You know, I think your mother guessed. Never said a word. I thought I was being a good doctor, doing what was right for a suffering patient. But the next morning when I woke up, I knew. Just a killer. Kate DeLeave's a killer, Steve. I have got to stop her. You understand?
Here they are. These are the tapes I told you about.
These are the ones where you and your father discuss his wishes.
Yes, after the first time when he could talk again, we sat at the kitchen table. He's a very gentle man, my father. He didn't want anyone to have any trouble about this, not me, not you, someone like you. Because it's his choice. That's what he says on these.
For the record.
Yes. He made certain we put it all on tape, what he wanted to do. But there is one thing. From what I understand about how this works.
It's okay.
But he's paralyzed. He can't pull a string. He won't be able to give himself the injection.
Don't worry. It'll all be taken care of.
Okay.
It's time.
Hey, Mark?
Yeah?
Do you know a patient named David Goodman?
Oh, yeah, the one with Guillain-Barré syndrome. Dr. Joseph's patient, right?
Not anymore.
What?
I went in to check on him earlier. Dr. DeLeave had taken over. She had me get him ready for discharge.
I've got to stop her.
She already signed him out. The last time he was here, Goodman and his daughter were talking about suicide.
Call Steve. Tell him what's happened. Tell him to meet us at Goodman's and tell him to hurry.
David, I need to ask you one more time if this is what you really want to happen. If you want to die now. If so, blink twice.
Looking for Dr. Kate DeLeave.
What?
Where is she?
Dad? I paged you 10 times, and then left 20 messages on your answering machine. Spent the afternoon with the district attorney. We're gonna take the case to the grand jury by the end of the week. Going for murder one.
You think they'll get it?
It's open and shut. DeLeave was found with a murder weapon in her hand.
The syringe that completed the paralysis the disease started.
You wanted to nail her for murder. We nailed her.
But murder one implies a conscious premeditation of wrongdoing, doesn't it?
Well, she brought the syringe and the drugs with her. How much more premeditation do you want?
You know, I saw Dave Goodman at the hospital.
I thought you said he wasn't your patient.
Oh, he wasn't. We all knew about him. He was one of those rare cases of Guillain-Barré where the total paralysis returned twice. Man was only 62 years old. Couldn't move, couldn't feed himself, couldn't speak, but he could still think.
You're not saying DeLeave was right.
Oh, I was just thinking. If we'd gotten there 5 minutes early, and I'd been able to stop it, what kind of a life and death would I be condemning him to?
You're thinking about my great-grandmother. So you changed your mind about Kate DeLee. She didn't commit murder after all.
No. No, that was murder. That one was definitely murder.
Come in.
I have to appear in front of the grand jury.
Well, that must make you very happy, but you appear to be angry.
I don't like it when the medical profession and the legal profession get mixed up together. It confuses things.
Oh, well, they've been mixed up together since the time of Aeschylus. There's always been limitations to the practice of medicine. Fortunately, now we're able to do transplants.
I don't need a history lesson.
And I don't need your condescension. So would you please leave my office and let me tear it down in peace?
Why are you doing this?
Because I feel that it's my duty as a physician to help my patients end their suffering.
But why take the next step? From assisted suicide
To active euthanasia?
to murder.
Because there are some patients that are so physically weakened they can't pull the cord themselves. But their commitment to dying is just as strong. And I'm not going to let a bunch of lawyers and outdated medical ethics stand in their way.
I told my son, you're on a crusade.
It's not my crusade, it's my patients.
You broke the law.
The law needs to be changed.
I don't think this is about the law or about your patients. I think it's personal. Something happened to you somewhere in your life, and this is your way of fighting back.
Oh, you mean like I had some parent who died some long, suffering death, and I don't want to see anybody else go through the same thing?
Something like that?
Well, it's nice psychiatry, but it's wrong. My father deserted us when I was a baby, and my mother's what they call dysfunctional. Anywhere I got there on my own.
So you became a doctor so you could help other people in a way that you'd never been helped.
Very good.
That still doesn't explain to me how you went from helping people live to helping them die.
I think that we've covered this.
Oh, yes, that's right. You want to help people regain control of their lives and their deaths.
Yes.
I don't think so. I think you're imposing your definition of control on other people by telling them what to do when they are at their most vulnerable, when they're looking for someone, anyone, to take over for them.
That is not what's happening here.
You cannot control life by controlling death. It's backwards. And even if it weren't, yours is not the only way. Frances Lamar chose to let her disease take its own course. Well, that was difficult. It was painful, hard to watch. But she took control. There's dignity in that. But what you did to David Goodman wasn't dignified. It was convenient. But then I guess that's your definition of control, isn't it? Well, that's some hell of a crusade you're on, Doctor.
So you would have condemned him to suffer? That's what you want for your patients? That's what you want for yourself or somebody that you love? I mean, because if that's true, then that is one hell of a crusade, Doctor.
Do you know which attorney is representing Kate DeLee?
Carl Blumenstein. Does a lot of civil liberties cases. I've run into him a few times. He's a pretty good guy for a lawyer.
I never understood why a person's attorney isn't allowed to go in with them.
I'm supposed to keep the legalese down to a dull roar.
I know, but if the witness has to keep running out to talk to his or her attorney, I mean...
Yeah, I think if I was on the grand jury, I'd be annoyed.
What makes you think they're not? Besides, the more she talks, the more likely she is to give the DA what he needs.
Mr. Patterson, the point I am trying to make is
Dr. DeLee, I am conducting this hearing, and I would appreciate...
Yes, but you're not letting me...
Give us all a lecture. You're here to answer questions, not deliver a diatribe.
I would like the grand jury to note that you are not allowing...
Doctor, I do not want to have to take you before the judge for contempt.
You are the one who is showing contempt for Mr. Goodman. All I'm trying to explain is that he expressed his desire over and over to end his suffering.
Please.
I have it all on tape in his own voice.
And if there's any subsequent trial, your defense counsel can present all the evidence you want. Now, you didn't answer my question.
I've forgotten it.
Then I'll refresh your memory. Did you inject David Goodman with what you knew would be a fatal combination of drugs? Yes or no? It's a simple question.
Yes, I did.
but I...
Thank you. I have no further questions. Ladies and gentlemen, the point we are making, the point which we will reinforce with further testimony, is that this is not just another case of physician-assisted suicide. This is a case of physician murder. The next witness you'll be hearing from is Amanda Bender.
How long's Amanda been in there anyway?
About 45 minutes. They're probably going over all the autopsy reports. Frank Dugan, maybe Francis Lamar.
Why, what has that got to do with this?
I was trying to establish a pattern.
Dr. Mark Sloan?
Now?
You can come with me. Dr. Sloan, this way.
So that in the case of Frank Dugan, Dr. Jalib took over your patient from you.
Yes.
He never told you he was changing doctors, though, did he?
No, but he was very angry with me when he left.
Was that because you refused to supply him with a lethal substance?
Apparently, yes.
Now, in the case of David Goodman...
He was not my patient.
Yes, I know. What I want you to do is to describe exactly what you saw when you and Lieutenant Sloan broke into David Goodman's bedroom.
Mr. Goodman was on the bed. There were no vital signs.
He was dead?
Yes.
And where was Dr. Jalib?
Beside the bed.
And in her hand?
A syringe.
And what did you say?
I said, "What did you give him?" And she indicated the vials.
These vials?
Yes.
Yeah, we've already heard testimony from the assistant coroner that these contained a muscle relaxant and a sedative. The man was dead. Dr. Jalib had the syringe in her hand, and when you said, "What did you give him?" she indicated the vials. So she admitted to you that she had performed the injection of what proved to be the lethal drugs. Is that correct, Dr. Sloan? Is that correct, sir?
Yes.
You are a physician of long experience and excellent reputation. Your work on behalf of law enforcement is well known. Your outstanding record of service at Community General is equally well known. Considering your seniority and standing, I'd like to ask you one final question. Would you have filled a syringe with a lethal substance and injected it into David Goodman?
No.
A simple no. I think it would be helpful to have on the record whether you have any further ideas about Dr. Jalib's actions.
I've only had one thought since David Goodman died. One thought. When my eyes are closed late at night, when I'm with patients, and it won't let me go.
And that thought would be?
10 years ago, there was a patient at Community General. 10 years and 3 months.
Your patient?
No, not officially. It was my wife, Catherine. I was aware of the spread of her cancer and how the radiation and chemotherapy were giving her pain, but with no appreciable benefit. I would sit with her for hours, just watching her suffer. And one thought kept coming to my mind. The thought that I had it within my power to end that pain. That I could get rid of the torture that standard medical procedure had put her through for the last 2 years. 2 years. But I couldn't. Not that it wasn't possible. There were many, many ways I could have done it. So why didn't I? Perhaps I was too close to be rational. Maybe it was because I was afraid. Frightened by guilt, insecurity, or, God forgive me, just selfish concern for my own professional reputation. Whatever the reason, I did nothing. I sat for 3 months and watched her die in agony. As for my thought that won't let me go, it is that Kate DeLeeb may be more honest and more courageous than I am. How'd it go? You all right? Steve, there's something I have to tell you. I should have told you 10 years ago.
Dad, grand jury ruling just came out.
Well, it's about time. It's been 4 days.
5. They had a lot to argue about. I don't think you made it any easier for them.
Why, what happened?
Second-degree manslaughter. That way they don't have to prove criminal intent.
Oh. Is the trial date set yet?
No, but I'll be talking to the DA. I'll let you know. Dad, I've been thinking about Mom. A lot. I want you to know it's okay.
Dr. Sloan?
Yeah.
I forgot to turn in my badge. I'm sorry about what happened with your wife. I know the grand jury testimony is supposed to be sealed, but, you know, the lawyers have a way of finding things out.
Yes, they do. Something I can help you with, Doctor?
I want you to be on my witness list for the trial.
Why? I don't approve of what you do, and I wouldn't lie about it.
Well, no, I don't want you to do that, but at least you can tell the jury that I'm honest about what I do.
That you're not doing it for the publicity.
I want the way we treat dying patients to change. I don't care if they cover it or not.
You know, I'm not so sure that this is the way to make the changes you want.
But you seem to have conflicting emotions.
Yes, yes, I do. But you know that many patients who are terminally ill fall into severe depression. And it's the depression demanding the suicide, not the person.
That's why I need to be so careful when I screen my patients.
But it should not be left up to a single doctor. I mean, if we're going to make this step as a profession, we must have second opinions. We must have peer reviews. We must have a waiting period.
That sounds like a crusade.
All right. I'll be on your witness list. But you might not like what I have to say.
Well, as long as you tell the truth, I'll like what you have to say.
Even if it helps conviction?
No, that's up to the jury, not us.
See you in court.
If you were on the jury, how would you vote?
What's the matter? Don't you get no respect?
Oh, that's very good, Dad, but I'm not doing Rodney Dangerfield.
Could have fooled me.
I feel like a Vegas lounge act. It's bad enough I gotta wear this monkey suit, but then you make me come and pick you up here and everybody can see me.
You look nice. Besides, not every day your dad gets honored at an award dinner.
It's a comedy roast, Dad. Big difference.
What do you mean?
Instead.
When we got married, you promised you'd help me with my stand-up career, but you have done nothing. The truth is, being married to you has hurt me. I had a gift to make people laugh, but you never nurtured me. In fact, you squashed me. You'd give any comic who walked into your club a break, but your wife... I mean, in any way, how funny could Lou's wife be? No. If you weren't such a love machine, I'd divorce you in a minute. No, I don't know another Hollywood wife who would put up with everything that I have had to put up with. When I walk into your club, I can't stand it. Those comics, they come upon me because they know I'm going to be a good little audience. Stink movie here, they stink. I could be that funny. I want to listen to all your crazy
Going all the way to the stalled out big rig in the number 3 lane.
Good evening, Mr. Summers.
Hey, I just saw Ray Masters. I'm glad I remembered to bring my autograph book.
Jesse, it was kind of an important night tonight. I'd appreciate it if you didn't.
What, embarrass you? You think I'm going to embarrass you?
No, it's not that. Just some of the hospital board members are going to be here. We have to keep some sense of decorum.
Mark, these comics are ruthless. They're going to destroy every last shred of dignity you have.
You know, they're not that bad, are they?
Count on it.
You need more moose, pretty boy? Oh, Lenny, I've been going crazy without you. You smell good. Kiss me, baby. I've missed you.
I missed you too, honey bunny. Ow! What's that about?
You missed me. You flew in 2 days ago and you haven't even tried to call me.
I did. I tried to call. Okay, I should have called. But, you know, I've been on the road for 10 weeks, and I was afraid maybe you got back together with Andy Baxter.
Andy Baxter, what, did you lose your mind while you were on the road? I hate his lying, drunken, two-timing guts. Let's play naughty gymnasts. You can be Kathy Rigby this time.
Baby, can we do this a little later?
Later? No, my husband's here.
Not the hair. It took me half an hour to get the hair right.
You're worried about your hair?
Oh, Lorraine.
Oh, forget it, Lenny. You missed your chance.
Honey bunny.
And too late.
Cheers. I don't know how you got together such a great bunch of names tonight. I'm impressed. Is Andy Baxter coming?
Not very likely. Kind of sad what happens when you get a successful movie. 300 million worldwide, and suddenly you're a big shot.
Well, whether he comes or not, it's going to be a successful evening. Just hope those comedians take it easy on me.
Go easy on you?
Oh, you're kidding.
Mr. Conrad? Sorry. I was wondering if I could possibly get an autograph from you.
It's not a subpoena, is it?
No. I'm just a big fan of the Conrad and Huckabee shows.
Oh, you are, huh?
I have all of them on tape.
You do?
I even have a bootleg copy of the one they never aired.
Oh,
the one where you told that joke and the audience didn't laugh. And
Yeah.
You threw that tantrum.
Yes,
Actually,
sir.
you started to cry.
I was on medication. Estrogen, actually. What's your name?
Jesse. Jesse Travis.
Jesse Travis. Your mother stuttered?
Actually, we met a couple of years ago when you tried to kill Mr. Huckabee.
They never proved that.
Oh, no. You have a new partner now?
Tom Porter.
Porter. The guy is hysterical.
Yeah, he's also history. I got rid of his sorry behind when I caught him sleeping with my wife. You know what they... Why am I telling you, anyway? Besides, I am bigger and more successful than I have ever been in my life.
Well, if it isn't Wally the tapeworm from the Cartoon Channel.
It's Wally the Inchworm, you moron, and I happen to be huge with the 3 to 5-year-old demographics. There you go.
To Jesse, I am a big, fat, incontinent pig. Tom Porker. That's
You did that.
He's a sick little monkey.
Wow, I can't believe I'm walking and talking with Jay Wilde.
You know, I can't believe I'm talking to,
Oh, I'm Amanda Bentley, and I loved you in Cop and Saucer. I thought your performance as a cop was so...
Humorless?
I wasn't going to say that. It's not your fault that Andy Baxter got all the funny lines.
Well, that's because he rewrote the damn thing. What are you drinking?
A gin and tonic, please.
We make that too. Yeah, that's right. Oh, Andy gets all the good jokes, all the reviews, and the $1 million studio deals. To be honest, that movie pretty much destroyed my career.
Really?
But I'm not bitter, no. Matter of fact, I just came from LAX. Back from a terrific gig in New Mexico.
What a life. Filming another movie?
No, County Fair. I was a judge. Something wrong?
Can't find my knife.
Forget the lines, just give us the drinks.
Excuse me, Mr. Masters. I'm a huge fan of yours. I've seen every episode of Not Under My Roof, you don't, at least 30 times.
30. You hear that, Connie? 30 times. And I don't get a nickel for those reruns, you know.
Easy.
Not a stinking nickel.
Easy, sweetheart. Remember your blood pressure.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to upset you.
Who are you?
I'm Jesse Travis. I'm friends with Mark Sloan. And I'm really looking forward to seeing you on the dais tonight.
The day. You hear that, Connie? The dais.
Sweetheart, take your nitroglycerin.
Never mind
please.
that. I'm the only legend in the joint.
That's
I
true.
should be the roast master
You
here.
should, and not Lou Summers.
Damn right. The only thing funny about Lou Summers is his tooth. Looks like a Shih Tzu crawled up on his head and died there.
Oh, sweetheart, please, please don't do this to yourself. Poor Ray. He always takes everything so personally. But when you think of all the underhanded things that Lou Summers has done to my darling husband over the years, stealing his jokes, using Ray's name to get better tables in restaurants, and claiming that he discovered Bill Cosby. Oh, I swear, there are times when I could just strangle that son of a...
Sure, Connie, now, don't go there tonight.
I'm sorry.
We'll work it out in therapy in the morning.
All right, sweetheart. Good, dear. Thank you.
Can I get an autograph?
Yeah, sure, kid. Nice that young people still remember the old man, huh? That'll be $35. $45 if you want it personalized.
You're charging me?
Well, his business manager insists. It's standard.
Oh, that's the way it's done.
Yeah. Oh, excuse me.
Ray always throws up before a show. It's a kind of good luck thing with him.
Sweet.
I'm sorry.
Lenny Rosen.
Right.
Can I get an autograph?
Sure.
I don't know if I can even make my rent this month. Nobody will hire me because you won't hire me. When you opened the joint, I was your headliner. Why, Lou? Why can't I work the club anymore?
Hey, you want the truth, Pat? When you quit drinking, you lost your funny. That's the way it is. I'm sorry. Now enjoy the show.
Dr. Sloan is so exclusive, he doesn't even make hospital calls.
I trust Dr. Sloan. If he treats you for a broken arm, you can be sure that's what you're going to die from.
Dr. Sloan told me I needed gallbladder surgery. I said, hey, that's pretty serious. Should I get a second opinion? He said, sure, if you want, come back tomorrow.
I told Dr. Sloan, I've got this ringing in my ears. He said, don't answer it.
I wasn't feeling well, and Dr. Sloan said, well, you've got 6 months. And I said, I can't afford to pay the bill. He said, I'll give you another 6 months.
But I gotta tell you, I've been to some parties with this guy, and believe me, when it comes to the ladies, he's a real Don Juan. The ladies don't want nothing to do with him. That's what... Well, we love you, Doc.
Very funny, Ray, very funny. I think I almost heard a guy applauding back there. No, he was just slapping his face to stay awake. Well, as roast master, it is a pleasure to honor Mark Sloan, Joker's Club Man of the Year. Well, Mark really deserves his success, because early on he faced many obstacles. As a matter of fact, when he was a child, his parents almost lost him. But they didn't take him far enough into the woods.
Oh, great stuff, Lou. Where'd you come up with that old chestnut? Jokes for the John?
That's Andy Baxter. This is a part of his act. He's famous for this.
Don't do this, Andy.
What? You begged me to come here. Look, I got the invite right. Oh, geez, that's your wife's phone number. Oh, geez, that's weird.
Oh, come on, get out of here.
Lou, where did you dig up this lineup? I mean, what did you do, hold up a Comics Wanted sign at the freeway off-ramp?
Get off the stage!
Okay, I'll go. Just let me say something to my friend Lou here. Come here. Now, unlike the rest of you talentless jerks, Lou was always there for me, right from the beginning. I love you, man. Come here, let me kiss your feet.
You're making a fool of yourself.
Well, I'm kissing Lou's feet. The rest of you losers can kiss my...
Hey, who you calling losers?
You die-job has-been! Hit me with the spot!
He's dead.
I want you to know something. That I have done nothing wrong, and I am leaving.
Somebody replaced a 120 amp fuse with a 60 amp. So when the spotlight was turned on, the whole system shorted out.
So the killer must have known that the emergency generator would kick in, which would give him about 10 seconds to kill Andy.
Look, everybody else left. Why are we the only ones who have to stay?
Well, because it was dark, they couldn't see, and you were the only ones in the room close enough to stab Andy Baxter.
Not me. I wasn't even sitting on the dais.
Well, you were up there when the lights went out.
Well, I wasn't. I never left my seat, which, by the way, was very uncomfortable.
All right, Mrs. Summers, why don't you give your statement to that detective over there?
I can solve your crime in 5 minutes. There's your murderer. He tried to kill his other ex-partner before, remember?
If anybody's the killer, it's Porter. Look at those eyes. Cold and dead. Just like the lower half of his body.
Oh. Boy.
You know, no one seems to care too much that Andy Baxter's been killed.
Jealousy. Every comic hates to see another comic's success.
Oh.
It's in our blood. We can't help it.
Not in mine. Personally, I didn't like Andy. But I got a pretty happening career, so I didn't hate him either. You can't say the same for the rest of these guys.
My Ray is never jealous. He just doesn't like a liar.
Andy lied to him?
Oh, yeah. He promised me a big part in this next picture, and then later he said he never said it in the first place. So he got stabbed in the back. In my book, that's poetic justice.
Listen, I'd really love to stay, but I can't. I've got a midnight show at the Comedy Corner, and it's a really important gig.
Well, no one's going anywhere, so just sit down.
Okay, then.
You didn't have anything to do with this, did you?
I've done some stupid things in my life. The county fair was probably one of them. But I've never killed anybody.
I spoke with the bartender. He said his knife disappeared earlier this evening. It was there when I was at the bar.
Well, come to think of it, it wasn't there when we got our drinks.
Any prints on the knife?
It's just the bartender's. Forensics dusted the handle.
I found this right beside the body. He'd probably used it to hold the knife.
I'll bag it.
Mark, you gotta help me. Dudley Do-Right here doesn't want me to go to the little boy's room, and I keep telling him there is no exit backstage.
Everyone has to stay in the main room until they've all been cleared of suspicion.
Oh, Lou can't wait that long. He has the bladder the size of a thimble.
Oh, good, Liz. Tell the world, why don't you?
Officer, he won't be going anywhere. Go ahead, Lou. I'll vouch for your bladder.
Thank you. Thank you. Lou! Listen, Lou. Yeah, I gotta go.
I gotta tell you something.
Not now.
You tell a comic he's not funny.
Right. No,
Lou, it's like telling him he's not a man.
I know.
And I still got it, Lou. I'm funny. I'm funny.
Listen, not now.
Listen,
I really got
listen, 3 dogs are in a pound,
dogs,
see?
right.
Okay, so the first dog says to the second dog, how long you in for?
How long you in for?
And the second dog
Oh,
says,
Ray, come here. Good joke. You tell him the joke. Oh, this is good.
Lou, what joke? Okay, 3 dogs are in a pound.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I guess so. It'll take some time.
I know. It's hard to believe Andy's gone.
Oh. I meant it'll take some time to break these shoes in. They're killing me. But they're so cute, aren't they?
Here. Let me do that.
Oh. That's good. Oh. That's good. That's great.
You know, a funny thing just happened. I called the Comedy Corner, and they said they don't have a midnight show tonight. As a matter of fact, they've never had midnight shows.
Huh. That is funny. I must have been thinking of the Comedy Castle.
Or the Comedy Cupboard.
Yeah, could be. Could be. Oh, all right. I didn't have a midnight gig. I just wanted to get out of here. I mean, it's creepy. Dead people and all. Yuck.
Look, I know he was a jerk, but aren't you the least bit upset about Andy?
Well, of course I am. I mean, I'm human, you know.
I really am very glad to see you.
Oh, Lenny. What do you say, after this murder thing is over, we zip on over to the Marmont for some post-roast toasties?
What about your husband?
He's not really here. But, maybe I should call him and tell him that I'm going to be very, very, very late. Hey, things didn't go exactly as planned. Yeah, I can't leave now. There's something that I gotta do first. Well, it doesn't concern you. I have to finish something I started. Don't be that way. Look, I gotta go. Somebody's coming. I can't talk. Bye.
So the second dog says to the first dog, it was unbearable. My master went out, left me locked in the apartment for 10 days. Now I'm sitting there, see?
Wait a minute. Mark, listen, you gotta hear this fantastic joke. Tell him, will you?
Where you going? I'm not finished.
I'm hip.
Okay, I'll try one more time.
Oh, look, Mr. Zito, I'd love to hear a good joke, but right now we're conducting a homicide investigation.
I guess they're right. I'm not funny anymore.
Oh, no, I didn't mean that.
No, it's not your fault. It's everybody. Nobody will even listen to my jokes anymore. I might as well face it. My career has left the building. It's over. Down the toilet, kaput. I'm done. Finished, washed up.
Okay.
Yesterday's news.
Look, I'll one short joke, okay?
Oh, okay. 3 dogs were in the pound, see? Yeah. And the first dog says to the second dog.
Wait a minute. What is the one where the third dog comes in and says, I'm just here to get my nails clipped?
You know, I don't do kidney transplants, and you don't do punchlines.
I'm sorry.
Jeez.
Mark, you seen Jesse anywhere?
I saw him about 20 minutes ago. Why?
Dad, Amanda, back here.
Oh, my God, Jesse.
What happened? I don't know. I found him like this. Somebody must have clubbed him from behind.
Okay, look into my eyes. Well, it looks like he could have suffered a slight concussion. I'll keep an eye on him.
But who would have done something like this?
Probably the same person that did this.
Little slugger.
More likely, a little bronze lady. My award, it was on the table over there. Blood spots on it. Whoever hit you with it must have killed Lou.
Why can't they just give you a certificate?
What happened?
I'm sorry, you gentlemen will have to stay in the main room. This is a murder scene.
Well, so's the main room. There's 2 killers running amok around this joint.
You know, I don't think so. 2 murders? It's not likely. Isn't it more likely that the first murder was a mistake?
You mean the killer wasn't out to get Andy Baxter?
Well, think about it. Nobody knew that Andy was going to be here for sure tonight. He was standing right in front of Lou just before he was stabbed. The killer must have been so desperate to get rid of Lou that after that first mistake, he just kept trying. I think we're dealing with one murder here.
Oh, I can't believe I'm never going to see him again or hold him. He left the house before I did, and I never got to kiss him goodbye.
You two came in separate cars?
We had to. He told me he was going to meet someone after the roast, but he didn't say who.
This dear. Now, oh, Ray and I are going to miss him terribly. Terribly. And you know, we even named our little puppy after him.
Oh, the Shih Tzu.
Yes, yes.
Oh.
Steve, there's a reporter waiting for you.
Oh, tell him to wait outside until I'm ready to give a statement, would you?
First of all, he's a she, and she said she had some information that might be pertinent to the investigation. She's backstage.
You've got 5 minutes.
I only need 2. Lou Summers called me this morning.
What about?
He said to meet him back here after the roast.
Why?
Don't know. Said he had something to give me for my column tomorrow.
And you have no idea what?
No idea. Marin Briggs.
Lieutenant Sloan?
Lieutenant. Unusual first name.
It's Steve.
I know.
Oh, anytime I can help.
Appreciate the help. Bye.
Pretty girl.
She's not a girl, Dad. She's a reporter.
Oh, I didn't know you couldn't be both.
I think we should look through Lou's belongings. He was planning on giving something to Marin.
The reporter.
Yeah.
Oh, Lou always had such beautiful hair. Oh.
Liz, I know this is a little difficult for you, but it's important. We'd like for you to go through all these things and tell us if there's anything he would not ordinarily carry, or if there's anything missing.
Wait, let's see. Well, all of his credit cards are here, and his driver's license and his senior citizen's discount card. And oh, there's a picture of us at our son's wedding. He broke his foot that night doing the horror.
Can I talk to you for a minute?
Wait, let's see.
This is so hard for me to say, but it's eating me up. I think Lorraine Kay is the killer.
Why is that?
Do you remember how anxious she was to get out of here to play a midnight show at a comedy club? Well, there wasn't any show. I made some calls.
So you're saying she's a murderer because she lied about a job?
No, there's more than that. She and Andy Baxter had an affair. It was a big secret. Then she broke it off, but she was always terrified that in one of his drunken rages, Andy would tell her husband. Some friend I am telling you all this.
I still don't see why she would have any reason to kill Mr. Summers.
Well, maybe she was afraid Lou saw her kill Andy Baxter. About a minute after Lou went backstage, Lorraine made some lame excuse about having to make a phone call. Then she followed him. Now, there's a perfectly good phone in the lobby, but she insisted upon using the one all the way backstage. Don't you find that a bit odd?
Well, a little odd, maybe, but I don't think that's proof of murder.
Look, I love Lorraine like a sister, but she's got a dark side.
Well, isn't that true of most comics?
The good ones, yeah.
You consider yourself one of the good ones, don't you, Mr. Rosen?
I do. One of the best.
Because I've got a pretty good idea who the killer is.
Who?
You.
That's ridiculous. I had no reason to kill Andy, and I certainly had no reason to kill Lou. He was like a father to me.
Steve, connect the dots here for me. We're looking for means, opportunity, and motive.
Motive? I owe my career to Lou. He gave me my big break. He invited all these network people down to the Laugh Joint to watch my act.
And they went crazy over you. Offered you your own TV show.
Exactly. So, what's my motive for killing him? Extreme gratitude?
I still don't see the dots connecting.
Lou gave Lenny the idea of setting a show in a comedy club. As a matter of fact, he named the owner of the club Lou.
I didn't know you were such a TV trivia buff.
I just talked to a reporter that remembers the story very well. Lou thought Lenny was ripping him off. The show sold into syndication for millions, and Lou figured he was entitled to a piece of it.
Everybody knew I wasn't happy when Lou sued me. But what your reporter neglected to tell you was the case was settled out of court. Not only was Lou compensated, he got a co-created by screen credit, and that was because I insisted on it. So, I guess you can kiss your motive bye-bye.
The angle of incidence for both the blow to the back of the head and the stab wound went from right to left, which tells me that the killer was probably right-handed, but Mr. Rosen's left-handed. I saw him give an autograph to Jesse.
I think you owe me an apology.
Lieutenant, Dr. Travis is looking for you.
Looks like somebody tried to flush the evidence. Anything look familiar there, Liz?
Not really. Is it a girl?
Well, I think it's more than one girl. There's a blonde, there's a brunette, and then there's someone in there darker skin.
I just don't know.
Do you remember if there was a picture in there?
Oh, yes. Oh, Lou always carried around pictures of our 3 granddaughters. Oh, Molly's picture is missing.
Does Molly look like any of these?
Well, Molly has dark brown hair, so it's not the blonde. And she wouldn't be caught dead wearing bangs. And this just isn't her nose. It's much too broad.
I really thought we had something here. I'm sorry, Liz.
Wait, let me take a look at this again. Lou's picture of Molly. That was when she was 14 years old, before she had her nose job. Oh, yes, it was her sweet 16 present. Oh, yes. Yes, that's definitely Molly's old nose. It looked just like Lou's. Oh.
Lou was probably going to give that picture to the reporter, and the killer didn't want it to happen.
Picture of his granddaughter and 2 other girls. What's the connection?
Is there a computer around here?
Oh, yes, there's one in the office.
I need 3. 3 it is.
2 for me.
2 for the man. It's 1.
I'll stay with these. Adulterer.
That does it. I refuse to let you spread vicious rumors about me.
Are you denying it?
Yes, I never slept with your wife.
I walked in on you.
Well, I mean, I slept with her, but I never slept with her.
Uh-huh. Okay, come on. Let's get it on. Come on, man to man. Let's go.
Tim,
Come on.
the 2 of us fell asleep on the sofa after an exhausting game of pinochle.
Yeah, that's your story.
Well, that's the true story. Believe me, I would remember. I mean, that Mitzi, wow, we.
You. All right, that's it.
Boys. 2 murders is enough for one night, don't you think? Sit down. And no kibitzing Lorraine.
Okay, I'm going to open with $2.
What's he doing?
Either he's figuring out who the murderer is, or he's lost his cufflink again.
Filthy laundry? Folks, I'm happy to say that you'll all be able to go home very soon. Well, let me rephrase that. Everybody but the murderer can go home very soon. Because I'm about to tell you exactly who the killer is. All right, everyone, what we're going to do is play a little version of musical chairs here. We're going to find out who had the opportunity and the means and the motive to have committed these murders. And by the simple process of elimination, whoever's still sitting on the dais is the killer.
Not a bad idea for a game show, Mark. We should talk.
Right. We'll talk about it later, Ray. Okay, I think we'll start with Mr. Wilde. Now, Jay flew in from New Mexico tonight, and he came directly from the airport. And he entered the club with my friend Amanda Bentley. Now, in order to commit the murder, someone had to change that fuse so that the spotlight would blow. Mr. Wilde was never out of the sight of Amanda, so he would never have been alone long enough to change that fuse.
So I can step down now?
Be my guest, Jay.
Thank you.
Okay, now we come to Mr. Masters. Now, Ray was in the room while that knife was still on the bar there, but then he went to the bathroom, and he didn't come back until just before the roast started. Never went near the bar again.
I always knew throwing up would bring me good luck. I'm out of here.
Due to the angle of the knife wound and the blow to the head, we believe that the killer was right-handed. Now, I know that Lenny Rosen is left-handed, and so is Tom Porter. Saw Tom dealing cards a little earlier. All right, so we come now down to Mr. Pat Zito. Pat was in the room when that knife was still on the bar. But he was approaching the stage just as the lights went out.
I'm innocent.
I agree with you. You didn't do it, Pat. Because from the time Lou went to the bathroom right up to the moment he was murdered, there you were, Pat, standing out there trying to get someone, anyone, to listen to your joke.
It doesn't help when people step on your punchline.
I'm sorry about that, Pat. You may have murdered a lot of jokes in your time, but you never killed anybody.
Yeah, low blow, Sloan. I gotta hit the jar, and that chicken's not sitting well.
All right. That narrows it down to Mr. Tim Conrad and Miss Lorraine Kay. When the lights went out, Tim jumped up from his chair. They said he was trying to get away from Andy Baxter.
He never tells the truth. Look at his driver's license. It says he's 6'1".
Tonight, he wasn't lying. Look at this blueberry stain on his shirt there.
He never washes his clothes. That stain is probably there from laughing.
No, this is a little more recent. Tonight, as a matter of fact. When he jumped up, he ran into a dessert cart and knocked a plate of blueberry pie onto the floor. And he was headed that direction, off stage.
No, something's wrong. I didn't do anything, I swear.
You were still in the room when the knife was on the bar, Lorraine. And then when Lou went to the bathroom, you left shortly after.
That was just to make a phone call. Ask Lenny.
Did Lenny go with you?
Well, it was kind of a personal call. You know how we girls are.
Lorraine, I'm going to ask you to do me a favor. Will you just walk across the stage for us?
Why?
Humor me. Jesse, did you hear any clicking like that just before you were knocked out?
No.
No, and Lou didn't either. Because otherwise, he would have turned around and been hit in the front of the head instead of the back.
Well, what if his hearing aids were turned off? Then he wouldn't have been able to hear anything.
That's true, Tom, except Lou had both of his hearing aids turned all the way up.
Maybe she took her shoes off.
What are you doing, Lenny? You think I did it?
Oh, no, baby, but hey, take a look around. You're the only one left up there.
Well, that's it, Lenny. You can just forget about meeting me later at the Marmont.
You know, he's right. You could have taken your shoes off and snuck up on Lou, and he wouldn't have heard you. I want to ask you to do a favor. Would you take your shoe off? Thank you. Can I see the sole of your foot? It's clean. And the backstage area isn't. If she had her shoes off, the sole of her foot would be filthy. It looks like you can step down too, Miss Kay.
Dad, what just happened here? We've got 2 dead bodies, 2 murder weapons, and no murderer.
You know, Mark, maybe the game show thing won't work out after all. No murderer. Kind of takes the oomph out of it.
No, there's a murderer, all right, Ray, and he had a heck of a motive, too. Jesse, would you tell him what you found out?
Sure. There's a website on the internet. It's called Filthy Laundry. I pulled it up. It's on the computer in the office. Anyway, it's loaded with Hollywood gossip and tabloid stuff. About a week ago, they ran a blind item about a comic who has a thing for young girls. Very young girls.
I suppose one of those young girls was Lou's granddaughter. Lou was morally outraged. He wanted this comic exposed. Makes sense.
So Lou was going to hand over a picture of his granddaughter and 2 other underage girls to Marin, the reporter tonight?
Exactly. Now, the killer got wind of this, and he was going to make sure that that did not happen. So he changed the fuse in the fuse box so that when the spot went on, the lights would go out. He'd have about 10 seconds to stab Lou. He went to the bar, and he stole that knife when the bartender wasn't looking. Unfortunately, when the lights came on, he discovered he had missed his intended victim. But he didn't give up. He saw Lou go backstage. So he followed him. He was going to ambush him when he came out of the bathroom. But he heard someone coming. He quickly ducked behind a curtain. Then knocked Jesse out. After he bludgeoned Lou, casually walked right back here into the main room. You know, this is such a wonderful old place. So many gifted, talented people walk through those doors.
Dad, are you okay?
Yeah, fine. Look at that ceiling. You simply don't see crown molding like that anymore.
What's wrong with him? Is he giving up?
Oh, no, there's method to his madness. I hope.
Look at that. Laurel and Hardy fooling around with Harold Lloyd.
Dad, you've had a rough night. You want me to take you home?
I said I'm fine, son. Trust me. Believe it or not, I think the dots are starting to connect. I remember noticing this picture when we came in. It's a shot of the Jokers Club celebrity softball game of 1998.
Oh, don't remind me. We lost 28-2.
Tough game. Those strippers had an awesome infield.
What interested me was the catcher here. He's got his mitt on his left hand, which means he's right-handed, not left-handed, like he said he was. You find that interesting, Mr. Rosen?
What are you getting at?
Nice catch. Can we spell ambidextrous?
So I'm ambidextrous. What does that prove?
Well, it proves almost everything. You know, only a handful of people here could have possibly committed the crime, and they've all been eliminated. You were only eliminated because you said you were left-handed. As it turns out, you're not. You're right-handed. And that narrows the list down to just one, Lenny, and it's you.
Wait, I can explain this. It's...
I broke a date to go to the Marmont with you. Do you know who I made that phone call to? David Letterman. That's right. Big Dave. He's in town, and he was dying to see me. And I blew him off just to be with you? I hate you, Lenny. And I hate your hair.
Cuff him and get him out of here.
Let's go.
Well, you scared me there for a minute, but I gotta hand it to you. You solved it.
Well, no, actually, you did. You said it was Lenny. I just filled in the details.
Like the motive and how he did it?
Well, lucky hunch.
You know, Lou and I, well, we fought sometimes. Whoa.
Well, every marriage has its ups and downs.
Oh, Lou would have wanted so much to hand you that award personally.
I know.
If it wasn't for you, I would have lost him years ago to one illness or another. You kept him going.
He was a great man, Liz.
Mm-hmm.
Neither one of us will ever forget him.
Oh, thank you so much.
Sorry, Dad. Exhibit A. I'll clean it up and give it back to you after the trial.
Yeah, okay. Would have been nice to hold it for a second.
Gee, folks, I'm a little nervous tonight, I must admit, which is strange because I'm usually so good at these roasts. I was there in Mark's office the other day, and I said I wasn't feeling too well. And he said, well, you have walking pneumonia. And I said, what should I do? And he said, well, take 2 pills every 3 miles. That can't be right. So I'm playing baseball last month, and I sprained my ankle. I go to Mark, and I ask him what I should do. He tells me I should limp. Limp? Is that supposed to be funny, Mark? Mark, congratulations. Listen, I know it looks like I couldn't be here tonight because I'm out of town, but that's not true. The truth is I've seen your work, and this is as close as I ever want to get to you, ever again.
Drop the gun! Drop it, now!
Detective Banks here requests RA unit. Ambulance is on its way.
All right, thanks. Hang on, we're getting you help.
Through a gunshot wound, upper right chest. Diminished breath sounds, probable pneumothorax.
Okay, portable X-ray stat, 2 liters of ringers.
Will you intubate?
Just order 2 units of O-negative type and cross-match for another 3.
What are the vitals?
BP 90 over 60, pulses 140.
He's lost a lot of blood. Let's move.
We had a report of shots fired. By the time we got to the location, the shooter's chasing this guy on foot.
Any idea what it was all about?
The guy was unconscious, and the shooter's not talking till he sees his lawyer. Will you have Jesse call me as soon as he gets out of surgery?
I'll call you myself.
Thank you.
Where's the hotshot doctor that runs this joint? I'm not going to talk to anybody but him.
Sir, you have to.
Is that who I think it is?
It couldn't be.
I'm not taking a step until I see Mark Sloan.
He would have called.
Dr. Mark Sloan.
Wouldn't he?
I'm about to start an autopsy.
Yeah, well, you go right ahead. When you get a minute, I'll take a Jell-O.
This room is off limits unless you're hospital personnel.
Man, that's all right. That's my brother.
Sorry.
What kind of hospital you running here? Ow. I've been getting the run around ever since I got here. Nobody here seems to know who you are.
Hi, Uncle Stacy.
Steve, have you gotten shorter?
I'm gonna run along now.
Well, wait, don't you want to talk to Uncle Stacy?
Ongoing investigation, Dad. I'm sorry. I'll see you at home.
Thanks a lot.
I'll get the wheelchair.
I could have sworn he is taller.
So how are you, little brother?
You've gotten older, have I?
Oh, you know. I wish you'd told me you were coming. I would have come to the airport.
What?
I could have met you at the airport.
Airport? I'd coming on an airplane. I drove the pickup.
All the way from Arkansas?
Yeah, I had to. That's where I live.
I know. So how are you? How's the soda shop coming?
Oh, Greg, I couldn't be better. I'm opening up another one in Texas.
Really? Where?
Flower Mound.
Flower Mound?
No, and I named a salad after you.
You're kidding.
Dr. Sloan's big head of lettuce.
What's in it?
Big head of lettuce and a fork.
Well, sounds healthy anyway.
You know, speaking of health, I've been having some my back. It's been bothering me real bad.
I'm surprised driving all the way from Arkansas.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. Maybe you could take a look at it.
Have a look here.
It starts like here and runs across down back. Let's see. Down here. I'm pointing down here. You're up way up. Up there. Ah, that's it.
Ooh. This isn't like that smallpox infection that turned out to be a spider bite, is it?
Yeah, it could have been smallpox, real small pox. That's it.
Have you seen a doctor about this?
I'm seeing a doctor. Why would I see a doctor in Arkansas when I got a brother who's a doctor who won't charge me? Willie?
Here we are.
Oh, thank you, Amanda.
You don't suppose it could be that lactose intolerance they talk about, do you?
I don't think that'd give you any back pains.
I'll tell you, I'm sure having abdominal pains, I'll tell you that. Well, we'll have a look at you. Just take all the time you need. I've had this for a couple of months. Another hour or two ain't going to hurt anything.
You need any help?
No, we're just fine, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Did I mention the sudden weight loss?
What weight loss?
Dr. Sloan, Dr. Mark Sloan. Telephone
Just a
call
minute.
on line 5.
And the fatigue. It seems like I'm tired all the time.
Yes. Oh, yes, how are you?
And the fever. I get the chills a lot.
I can be there probably in about 5 minutes.
That's nothing compared to the pain.
I better make that 10.
What?
Well, we got about 5 minutes to get you down to a meeting and checked in.
I don't want to be in trouble.
Good.
I don't want any special accommodations.
I'm glad to hear it.
Just whatever accommodations any other dying man who happens to be Mark Sloan's brother would get. Hey, not so fast.
Sorry.
You must be Mark Sloan.
I am. Dr. Wesley?
Madison.
Well, man, like Wisconsin.
Yes. My two sisters are named Savannah and Augusta.
Oh.
I wake up every morning grateful that my mother didn't move us to Georgia until after I was born.
Oh, I can see why. I understand the boardroom meeting went fine.
I heard that, too.
I thought maybe you'd like to meet some of the doctors, if you have any questions or just need help getting you settled.
Why? You don't think I can get settled in by myself?
Oh, no. I mean, yes, it just... Well, I know how new jobs are. A lot of new faces, everyone watching everything you do, dissecting every move you make. That's not coming out the way I meant it.
Are you this comforting with all your patients?
A little better than that, I hope. Well, doctor, it's a pleasure to have met you, and welcome.
Thank you. There is one thing I wanted to ask you.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I find myself here, dean of the medical school, with its extraordinary reputation, and I was hoping that I could come to you for advice until I get settled in.
Well, yes, I thought you just said you didn't need any help.
Not exactly. I asked you what made you think I needed help. I was afraid it showed in my face.
Oh, no, nothing on your face. Nice face.
Oh, that's the nicest compliment I've gotten all year. Well, of course, I was in the Amazon rainforest alone for the last year, studying the social behavior of the arachnid.
Not known for their charm or wit, I guess.
No, but it is great training in dealing with corporate structure. So what about it? Can I call on you, until I get my sea legs?
Oh, as long as you like. I'm running a IMD clerkship class this afternoon. We'd like to drop by and meet some of the future doctors.
I'll do that.
Good.
See you there.
Suspect's name is Terry Schaefer.
The Terry Schaefer.
The investment banking scam. He made off with $3 million. Hasn't been seen or heard from since.
So this Ivy League guy, busted for white-collar crime, gives the feds the slip and then blows his cover by playing Rambo in the streets of L.A.?
I don't know what to tell you, but it's definitely him.
So what's the story on the guy he was shooting at?
And that I don't know. There was some speculation that he had a partner at the time.
Could be that. Or it could be a guy who could identify him and send him to prison.
Yeah, or blackmail him. There's got to be some connection.
Let's go find out.
I'm not saying anything until I see my attorney.
We'll find the connection.
But it'll go easier for you if you talk to us.
I'm not saying anything until I see my attorney.
Was he blackmailing you?
Ask him yourself.
I've never seen this guy Schaefer before in my life. I was coming back from doing some grocery shopping, and I started up the steps, and this man ran out of the building. He was in a hurry. He looked at me. He took out a gun, and he pointed at me, and I dropped the groceries, and I ran.
Well, if you remember anything else, hello.
I'm telling you, I don't know him. Well, what is it that you want me to remember?
No, it is not. I want you to remember this. This guy already tried to kill you once. If he gets out of jail, he's going to try again.
I told you before, there's nobody here by that name. Hold on. Your name's Jack?
Brian.
There's no Jack here. Would you please stop calling? Geez, I don't know how anybody can get any rest around here. Phone's ringing all the time. People coming in and out. Did I tell you about the pain in my back?
Once or twice.
Sudden weight loss.
See you, Uncle Stace.
Mr. Sloan.
It's me.
I'm Daniel Richards. I'll be following your case.
Aren't you kind of young to be a doctor? Let me see your driver's license.
I'm a third-year student physician, sir.
You can be that at 12?
Mr. Sloan, I've been
Why don't you come back after your 4th year when you're 13?
I'm old enough, Mr. Sloan. Trust me. All right, let's see here. They've done a blood panel, a series of x-rays, and an MRI.
I think it's lactose intolerance. What do you think?
Oh, we should have the results by tomorrow. We'll know more then. And you are. Nurse, I need an IV setup, cardiac monitor, stat, and oxygen now.
I'll get an 18 gauge. Blue team 5
I got the card.
Code blue team 5 south.
Give me a 12 lead EKG.
This man had a heart bypass 2 days ago. Shouldn't even be at a cardiac ICU.
Bypass.
Quadruple bypass. That's exactly what the chart says. And the patient had gunshot wounds, which proves you can't always rely on the chart. Sometimes the patient can give you vital information the chart won't show.
Yeah, like his name. I had the right chart, just the wrong guy.
Well, I'll bet that's a mistake you'll never make again, right?
We've already got Brian Mitchell's side of the story.
Is that right?
You're not interrogating my client before his attorney arrives, are you?
Why is there never a traffic jam when you need one?
They're charging you with attempted murder.
It was an accident. I was cleaning my gun. I was on the roof of the parking lot. I was cleaning my gun. It discharged. It hit somebody. I went over to see if he was all right. The police arrived. That's my story.
And the hundreds of people who saw you chasing him on the street?
Must have been someone else.
What is this Brian Mitchell, is it, going to say?
Nothing. He says anything about me, I say a few things about him. And a couple of $1 million that's missing.
I don't want to hear this. Don't tell me things I don't want to hear.
Mark,
Mark, it's 10 o'clock. Why aren't you home?
Oh, well, Stacy's doctor down in Arkansas sent me his medical records. I thought I'd look him over. He's in pretty good shape.
Didn't you tell me your brother's always been a hypochondriac?
Oh, boy. That's why I don't think it's anything really serious. Still, hypochondriacs get sick, too.
Is he supposed to be up and walking around?
No. Why? Oh, no, he's doing it again.
Doing what again?
Hey, how you doing? Did you have reservations? Can I get you a chocolate muff? How about a cherry coke? We have food, you know. A hamburger. Let me get you a half a salad. Wait, what do you want? Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I didn't see you standing. My foot! My foot! Excuse me. I'm sorry. I need my glasses. Oh, excuse me. Oh, my God. You're a priest. Oh, my God. I said, oh, my God. Hey.
Stacy?
I hit a priest. That's 7 years bad luck.
Father, he didn't mean anything by it.
No, he's sleepwalking. He doesn't know what he's doing.
I'm Presbyterian.
That's all right. There's no hard feelings. I'm Father Connolly.
Oh, Father Connolly. Dr. Sloan, nice to meet you. This is Dr. Amanda Bentley.
How do you do, Father?
Want a shake?
I've got it.
No, he means a milkshake.
Get the crash cart stat. Doctors, code blue.
Wake up! You wake?
Oh, yeah.
Good. Go to your room.
What have you got? I came in to give him his 10 o'clock meds, and I found him like this.
What happened?
The electric cord from the ventilator had been pulled out of the outlet.
Well, the alarm would have
Oh, it
sounded.
wasn't turned on.
Coming through.
And the room was in complete darkness. I could hardly see the patient.
Gel, please.
Here you go.
Move it up. Clear.
Right.
Again.
200.
Clear.
Clear.
Again. Clear.
Clear.
Pupils fixed, dilated. The pulse. Call it.
10:16 p.m.
10:16 p.m. Time of death.
Hey, patient's name is John Martin. He was transferred here from the cardiac ICU this afternoon.
Cause of death?
Cerebral anoxia. Power cord to the ventilator was pulled out.
Who was the last one to see him alive?
I checked in on him about 9:30. He was sleeping. Everything was fine.
I'm going to need a list of everybody who had access to this room from 9:30 this evening. What?
He's probably not responsible for this.
Who?
Your uncle.
Stacy?
He was seen leaving this room at the time of the murder.
Well, he was sleepwalking.
So what are you saying?
Nothing.
Probably.
I thought you stopped sleepwalking years ago.
I did. Lately, things...
Lately?
Strange things have been happening.
Like what?
Like I wake up and I'm in the soda shop. It's 2 a.m. and I've opened for business.
Oh, that's not good.
Well, tell me about it. Who goes to the soda shop at 2 o'clock in the morning? Got half a dozen sodas laying there losing their fizzle.
Yeah. Tonight, Stacy, did you see anybody or hear anything at all?
No, I never do. Oh, what's the use? I'm going to hell anyway for hitting the priest.
You know, I'm going to try a small prescription for clonazepam. And if that doesn't work, we'll just keep increasing the dosage so we get control of this thing. Ellen, Dr. Sloan, would you put a cot in my brother's room for me, please? Yeah, I think I better keep an eye on him for the time being. Thanks. Okay. Try and get a little sleep.
Amanda, have you seen Mark?
You just missed him. Do you have Stacy's test results?
Kidney stone.
That would explain the pain, fatigue, chills, fever.
Could even explain why he's sleepwalking again. I mean, the pain could be so bad, it's keeping him up at night. I'm gonna go tell him. Will you tell Mark if you see him?
Yeah. Kidney stones. Ouch.
You can get that from malts?
Well, yeah, but you'd have to drink a lot of malts.
Well, I drink a lot of them. I have a soda shop. I mean, a soda jerk that's allergic to milk, I mean, that's not good.
You have a couple of options here. We can just wait for the stone to break up and pass on its own.
So how long would that take?
Days, weeks, probably not months.
Well, what other options do I have?
Well, we can use lithotripsy. We have this terrific machine that breaks the stone up.
In little tiny little pieces. That sounds good.
Yeah, but they're just not that tiny, and they're kind of jagged. You know, there's another way. We sometimes use air pressure to vibrate and break the stone up, and then we remove the pieces with forceps. Not these, these are... I tell you what, why don't we do a provocative calcium loading test to determine the full extent of the problem? Good? That's good, Doctor. Yes, good. Okay. These.
Kidney stones? Oh, poor Stacy. No wonder he was sleepwalking.
Poor Stacy, poor Mark. When was the last time you got some sleep?
Well, that's not bothering me much.
Really? Then why are you wearing your lab coat inside out?
I thought I lost all my pants.
Uh-huh.
Dr. Sloan, can I talk to you for a minute?
What's wrong, Daniel?
It's Dr. Wesley.
Doctor?
Hi.
What if I might talk to you about Daniel Richards?
Oh, good. I wanted to talk to you about him. Have you looked at his transcript in the last 6 months?
No.
Well, after the mistake he made yesterday, I thought it would be a good idea to review his record. And it's pretty dismal.
I find that kind of hard to believe. He's a good student and a hard worker, too.
Well, he may have been at one time, but this semester he's struggling to keep up his grade point average. And after that fiasco today...
Well, it wasn't exactly a fiasco. He made a mistake, that's all.
You don't think this is serious?
Well, yeah, of course it's serious, but he reports to a senior resident and an attending physician. No one was harmed.
I don't know what to say. I had just assumed that we had the same objectives.
Oh, I'm sure we do. But there are extenuating circumstances here. He got married right out of college. They have a baby.
What about the students that didn't get married and had babies? They're the ones who set aside that part of their lives to pay more attention to their education. Why should he have preferential treatment over them?
If you put him on probation, that stigma will follow him the rest of his career.
Dr. Sloan, I was hired to keep up the academic integrity of this medical school.
Nobody's arguing that.
Daniel was treating a patient with the wrong chart.
I made much worse mistakes than that when I was a third-year student. And if I may say so, I turned out to be a pretty good doctor.
Great, I'll be there in 15 minutes.
Randy, I'm going to go talk with John Martin's wife. If Cheryl comes back, ask her to stay in the Brian Mitchell case, will you?
Sure. Who's John Martin?
Patient that was murdered at the hospital last night. Knew I'd find you here. Oh. Always come here when you want to think.
I do?
You all right?
Yeah, fine. Why?
Your book. It's upside down.
Oh. I'm suffering a little sleep deprivation. That's sleeping on that cot in the hospital, I tell you.
You gonna eat that?
No, go ahead. You know, I was just sitting here thinking, sometimes you meet somebody that you like and respect.
Madison Wesley?
Would you mind letting me beat around the bush a little bit here?
Sorry, go ahead.
Well, you know, she's an intelligent woman, very appealing.
Mm-hmm. Good looking?
Yeah. Wait a minute. Let's get you married off, then we'll worry about me, all right? How's the murder case coming?
I interviewed Jack Martin's wife.
Jack? His name's John, isn't it?
No, why don't you call him Jack?
Well, it's a common nickname, I guess.
Thing is, nobody wanted him dead. He taught Renaissance music at Valley College and Bible school on Tuesday night. Everybody loved him.
Well, obviously somebody didn't love him.
Did you see anybody that night around his room?
No, just the one nurse and an orderly. And, of course, your Uncle Stacy. You know, back when we were kids, I was 17, he was probably 13, 14.
Got any potato salad?
Yeah, help yourself. I came home from the movies late one night, and your uncle is out on the lawn, naked as a jaybird, with his putter in his hand. And I made the mistake of coming up behind him. You don't do that to a sleepwalker. And he picked up his 9-iron and took off after me.
He tried to hit you with it?
Well, he was asleep.
Yeah, but if he had hit you with a golf club, say on the head,
he could have done me a considerable amount of damage.
How come you never told me this story before?
I don't know, it just never came up.
So why are you telling me now?
Well, he's sleepwalking again.
You think he could have killed Jack Martin?
No. Do you?
Hi, folks. How are you? Thank you for so much. Good to see you. How are you today? Very nice to see you. Could I get you a setup? Strawberry soda. You got it.
Oh, no.
Right up.
Not again.
How many people
I'll take care of it.
had reservations? Do I have? Hello.
You want to just head on down this way,
I do
okay?
have reservations. Can't get a seat without reservations.
Of course I have reservations in the back room there.
Good. Well, come right ahead then. How about a malt? A chocolate malt.
Chronic fatigue and muscle weakness. Not enough information. It could be a number of things. Depression.
Weight loss, dark skin pigmentation?
I don't know.
Yes, you do. Think. Intolerance to humidity and altitude?
Oh, I know this. This is,
Addison's disease.
This case will still be here in the morning.
I just can't believe Brian Mitchell didn't know the guy that was shooting at him. Yeah, I keep looking for the money. $3 million Terry Schaefer steals. Tiny amounts from thousands of accounts. And then it just disappears? Where did it go?
You think Brian Mitchell took it? Maybe that's why Schaefer was shooting at him. But Mitchell doesn't have a dime.
Or he does, and I just haven't found it yet.
Well, about 4 years ago, I was working on a case, 5150, bag lady. I was convinced that she'd been drugged by her children, and you kept telling me I was locked into an idea that I should at least consider other possibilities. I couldn't see it. I was right, and that's all there was to it.
Yeah, well, this is different.
Right. Okay, well, you at least try to get some sleep.
Yeah, I'm going home in 2 minutes. Honest?
Okay, good night.
No, well, what do we have here? Safety deposit box.
How you doing? Good to see you. How are you today? Very nice to see you. Could I get you a setup? Strawberry soda.
Did you have a reservation?
Blue team to 5 south. Code blue team to 5 south.
In here. All right.
You got a pulse.
He's 100/60. Let's get him to the ICU. On my count, 1, 2, 3.
What happened?
I'm telling you, there was no question of it being an accident this time. He was smothered. His heart stopped. He wasn't breathing. Mark hadn't awakened when he did. Steve, 2 attempted murders, 2 consecutive nights, both occurring coincidentally right after your uncle is admitted as a patient. And he was the only person who was on the scene of both crimes. Look, I know this is none of my business, but we researched and found some articles for Stacy's defense. It turns out that there's a long-standing precedent for using sleepwalking as a plea, going all the way back to 1846, the Terrell case. Albert Terrell was acquitted of killing Maria Bickford because of the insanity of sleep. It was in Boston. And then in 1878, a British father, again, sleepwalking, acquittal. 1986, Toronto, a man named Parks drove 14 miles to kill his mother-in-law. Acquitted, sleepwalking. And then, of course, there's this recent case in Arizona where the defendant was found guilty. But when you look at the preponderance of not guilty verdicts...
Jesse, where do you get this stuff?
The internet. Look, I'm not saying that he did it.
You're the only one that isn't.
You actually gave Steve this stuff?
I tried to. He wouldn't take them.
Well, I don't blame him. You practically accused his uncle of being a murderer.
Look, I never used the word murder. But I think you have to face the possibility that Stacy is responsible for 1 death and 1 attempted murder.
Jesse.
Look, this isn't just some harebrained idea of mine. You gotta face the facts.
What facts?
Okay, the first guy that died, John Martin. Somebody pulls the power plug to his ventilator out of the wall.
So?
Somebody walking through his room, sleepwalking through his room, could have easily done it. I mean, how else could it have happened?
I don't know.
And then there's Brian Mitchell. Somebody tries to suffocate him. And then when he comes to, who was standing over his bed with a pillow in his hand? Stacy Sloan.
Of course. He was probably on that grassy knoll in Dallas, too.
Now, why do you go and say things like that for?
Or maybe he was in Memphis sleepwalking the night Elvis died.
Very funny, I get it. You know, make all the little jokes you want.
I'm not joking.
But I think you have to face the fact that Stacy was the only person who was on the scene both times.
Well, there's still another possibility, but it requires that we both return to the planet Earth. Now, everyone was saying how lucky it was that Mark woke up when he did, but it's just as likely that Stacy got out of bed, still sleepwalking, and scared off the would-be killer, saving Brian's life.
Sure, I mean, you know, that's possible if you want to use logical thinking.
Oh, logic's very important in a case like this.
Got to admit, that case in Toronto is very compelling.
You have too much time on your hands.
The safety deposit box belonged to Brian Mitchell, but his lawyer was here yesterday to clean it out. He had power of attorney.
Can you give me a description of this attorney, this Mr. Connolly?
Progressive disabling illness affecting nerve cells in the brain and spinal cord. Multiple sclerosis. Cause? Defensive cells of the body's immune system mistakenly attack myelin sheaths of the body's own nerves. Symptoms include blurred or double vision, slurred speech, vertigo, unsteady gait, and extreme fatigue, with facial symptoms including numbness, weakness, or pain. There's no known cure, but there are several treatments that can modify immune system activity. These include corticosteroid drugs, interferon, azathioprine, and methotrexate. All right. You're back.
Oh, finally got a full night's sleep.
Hey, you're unstoppable, man.
Daniel, I'd like to see you if you have a moment.
Yeah, sure.
Didn't say that, and I told him that I wanted him to come here because I wanted to talk to him. That's just part of my...
You wanted to see me?
Come in, Daniel. I will call you back shortly. Daniel. As part of your IMD clerkship, you were assigned 3 patients to follow.
Yes.
Can you tell me who they were?
Yes, Stacy Sloan, Glenna Nelson,
And?
John Martin.
When did you last see John Martin?
I didn't.
Excuse me?
I didn't.
You mean you weren't in his room the night he died?
No, ma'am.
She's suspending me for this. I never went near him. But you were assigned to him. Yeah, admitting kept giving me the wrong room. I went back twice. What difference does it make? No matter which way they look at it, I'm guilty. You know, negligent by going in and not seeing the ventilator was off, or negligent by not finding the right room. Either way, I've been suspended and there's nothing I can do about it. could appeal it.
What good would that do?
At least talk to Dr. Sloan. Maybe he can do something.
Don't worry, Mrs.
Mark, morning. You know the patient who died the other night, John Martin?
The ventilator accident.
Exactly. I found something unusual in his trachea, some microscopic fibers. Now, they could have been from the pillowcase or the pillow itself. In any event, he couldn't have rolled over on his stomach.
Somebody smothered him.
Are they going to try to pin that on Daniel, too?
What are you talking about, Alec?
He was suspended for negligence. He's too embarrassed to come tell you himself.
Sometimes the patient can give you vital information the chart won't show.
Yeah, like his name.
I had the right chart, just the wrong guy.
Mark?
This is Dr. Sloan. Get me the admitting office, please. So Jack Martin was put in the room Brian Mitchell was supposed to be in, and Mitchell was put in the room that Martin was supposed to be in. So Daniel did not make a mistake at all. He had the right records. Admitting sent him to the wrong room.
Mark.
And that also means that whoever killed Jack Martin actually was after Brian Mitchell. He killed the wrong man. I was so tired I would have figured this out yesterday. You think I'm wrong?
Dr. Wesley. Yes, he's here.
Yes.
Mark, Brian Mitchell just regained consciousness. You better get up here. Steve is on his way over.
We'll be right up. You want to come with me and get ready to admit you're wrong?
Honestly, I hope I am.
But you were asleep. It was dark in the room.
I saw him all right. Came over and pushed the pillow down on my face. I tried to fight him off, but he was too strong. It was your brother. He tried to kill me.
Somebody he's never met tries to shoot him, and then, oh gosh, what a coincidence. His hospital roommate tries to smother him.
Look, we all know he's lying. I mean, all you have to do is prove it.
I'm gonna go see the judge about a warrant.
I'm going with you. Oh, doctor, about young Daniel.
I can hold off on that paperwork another day or so.
You all right?
Yeah, didn't see the ottoman.
Dad, you really gotta get home and get some rest.
Why does everybody keep saying that? I'm fine. You know, you were pretty good back there.
Back where?
Convincing that judge to let us poke around in here.
Well, 2 attempted murders. 3 if Jack Martin was an accidental victim. Brian Mitchell has to be connected in some way. How could the judge turn me down?
Robert Olson.
Who's Robert Olson?
I don't know, but apparently he went to Harcourt.
The most prestigious business school in the country.
Yeah.
Well, good.
Good, yeah. And I'll bet you he later changed his name to Brian Mitchell. Well, why else would a man hang on to somebody else's Harcourt ring?
Well, a lot of reasons.
Name one. No, I think he changed his name.
Now, I guess he'd have to if he stole $3 million from his partner and then disappeared with it.
But how are we going to prove it?
That's him. Robert Olson is Brian Mitchell.
Mm-hmm. There's Terry Schaefer. They definitely went to school together.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean they knew each other there.
But that does. They were in the same business club.
I'm willing to bet once one knows the other has talked, they'll both admit to being in this investment scam together.
But Terry's still in jail, so we don't know who went into the hospital to kill Brian Mitchell.
And killed Jack Martin by mistake.
He wouldn't recognize the man he was killing?
Well, the lights were out. It was dark. He didn't have much time.
Wait. That guy there, isn't he familiar? That's the priest. Father Connolly said his name was.
Connolly?
The guy that Stacy knocked down in the hallway.
The night Jack Martin was killed. Take a wild guess at the name of the guy that cleaned out Brian Mitchell's safe deposit box.
Connolly. So, if the three of them were in this together, that might explain why Mitchell was trying to frame Stacy.
My guess is one of them tried to double-cross the other somehow. We'll find out before we take it to court, I promise you that.
They've rushed Stacy into emergency surgery.
Go. I'll keep checking on Conley, see what other information I can dig up on him.
Would you get a hold of hospital security? Tell them if they see that new priest walking around to detain him.
Done.
Stacy?
Oh, he's fine. You should have seen the size of that stone. I'm surprised he wasn't complaining more.
How long will we be in recovery?
About another hour. Thought you just might want to know.
I'm gonna go talk to Brian or Robert or whoever he is.
I'll check on Stacy and catch up with you.
Security, can you come with me?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize anyone was here. I just stopped in to say goodbye. And to say sorry for any discomfort I may have caused him.
Discomfort?
It's a long story.
Well, I was planning to sit with him a while. I'd be happy to express your apologies to him if you like.
No. I need to do this myself. But I'll tell him you stopped by when he wakes up.
All right. Thanks.
Father.
Hold on right there.
Give it up, Connolly.
Hold it.
You okay?
I am now, thanks.
You are dead, Olson. You took off with all the money.
You couldn't have pulled it off without me. And you were trying to cut me out of my share.
Your share?
Yeah, we'll settle it all in court.
I don't know why I had to ride in this stupid contraption.
It's company policy. We have to get you out of the door with no problems.
Got 2 feet.
Oh, Dr. Wesley. I'd like for you to meet my brother, Stacy Sloan.
How do you do?
Dr. Wesley.
He's on his way home to Arkansas, where he owns a soda shop.
Is that right?
You wouldn't be interested in investing in a soda shop in Branson, Missouri, would you?
Oh, I don't think so. I don't mean to interrupt, but I wanted to tell you something.
Daniel Richards is on probation? Thanks.
I asked you to help me, and you did. I didn't see it at the time. I gave up a lot to get where I am.
And I figured that.
I tend to be a bit judgmental.
We all do.
I hate to break up this hallmark moment. I got to get back to the soda shop. Will you validate my parking?
Stace, I'm sorry we don't do that.
Fine, will you give me $150 then?
No.
No.
You have time later on to grab a bite?
I'd love it.
Little brother, let's not make it so long next time, okay?
Good to see you again, bro.
Right, take care. And I think we got that sleepwalking under control. No problem.
How are you? Good to see you. Did you have reservations? 2 malts, you got it. 2 malts coming right up here.